Hey guys, today is Thursday, May the 4th of 2023, and I want to go over the energy, metals, and the dollars. Without any further delay, let's get into it. As you can see, this is the UX2 uranium futures. So far, it's been chugging along, just slowly grinding higher. Let's see if we could take out this 54.45. This is the Hekanashi candle, so the setting on this um, strategy raises the price higher. But on the daily regular candle, we already have a buy signal on the weekly chart. So let's see if maybe we could just start chucking along and retest this high up here and get into the supply zone. We already know we're above the 45. Actually, I need to watch the uranium spot price to see where we close for April. But anyway, so far, uranium futures looking good. It's not selling off like crude and RBOB that are kind of very weak right now. Let's go into the other charts to see what we got there. As you can see, this is the top is the weekly, the bottom is the daily, because there's big moves. I want to see what's going on. As you can see, we hit a double bottom here, failed new low. Maybe, I don't know. Squeeze play still set, and it looks like maybe it wants to maybe start pushing lower. If we take out that 6402 and also the 6120, then it could probably push even lower. So far right now, I got a little bounce off of it. We're at 69. So let's see if this holds for this session today, and maybe it goes back and test 72 and then gets back into the consolidation phase here. RBOB, same thing, weak. Found support all the way down here at 225. So let's see if this holds for the U.S. session. And if it holds, it's going to bounce right back up and maybe kiss the 50%, from this swing play right here, or the swing range, and oscillate back and see what happens. But so far, there's no trade. It's not really going up, but it's not really going down yet. Although there's a squeeze here. Looks like the pressure is going to the downside. But let's see how we close this week. Natural gas, man, I'll tell you. Trading day wise said it was going to explode to the upside yesterday, and it was a dud. It just tanked. Look at that, just tanked. And then today, what's ironic is that today is an ugly day. It's down day. It's like a massive crash if you were to look at the numbers. And we already had that yesterday. So maybe it reverses and today we pop. I don't know. It's just a crazy Black Widow maker here to deal with. But anyway, we're in a squeeze play right now. The daily's saying there's some weakness. But once it triggers green, it could have potential to go even lower. But so far, it's holding at 209 around there, 210. So let's see. But so far, it's in the chop zone right here with a PPS buy signal, and it retraces. So technically, this is where you would dip your toes and looking for an upside move. But, maybe you could get this, and then it continues going lower. So you got to be cautious in regards to the price action here. It's a little weak. Heating oil, I wouldn't even touch it with a broomstick. It's just going down. It could potentially go down all the way to 189. Not looking too good. Let's go to the gold, because I think that's what the action was. The gold was moving. Look at that. This is the, actually, this all up here is the daily. This down here is the 4 hours. So the daily gave you a nice little pop to 280, 285. So that's good. And then it kind of pulled back. Closed right now below 257, kind of hovering around there. Looks like on the daily, looks like now it's in a squeeze play too. So it looks like now it wants to go up. The 4 hour, you can see it. And now it retraced back, still positive. So it could continue pushing. So, don't be surprised if it starts grinding higher. Silver didn't take out the high. I think almost kissed it and then just kind of retraced. So it's not as strong as gold. Although you're in a squeeze play, it looks like now the pressure is to the upside. So yeah, it looks like they wanna push higher. 4 hours looking good. Copper, I don't know. I was assuming copper was gonna join gold and silver, but it's trying to take out this low, but it can't. So maybe this could be a fail new low right here, and then it's gonna go back into the chopness of going back and forth between these highs and these lows right here, 412 to 381. The 4 hours still positive so far. Mobile bands are positive, and palladium, nice little pullback. It looks like it's trying to pop, but it can't. So it's still kind of struggling here, consolidating on the 4 hour. Let's go into platinum. Let's see. If I was to trade palladium, it has to be with volume. PL. I go up there. Hold on. Yeah, nice little pullback. Over here, at least the range is defined. And as long as we can stay above 1052, that's looking good. It could just kind of go sideways and then do another leg higher. But so far, this is holy compared to palladium. It's just kind of trying to find that bottom here, but we haven't established it yet. These pivots show up once you hit one, and then you go and revisit it again. They get established. It's a line in the sand that if it holds that, chances are it's going to go up. But if it fails, it's going to probably push lower. The dollar, good old dollar. I thought it was going to pop. This was showing me momentum to the upside, and then it failed, and then it tanked. But the thing is, it really hasn't even taken out 100 yet. So if it was going to be really bad, it would have just pushed and continued pushing. But that didn't happen. So this is still in play, but it's just chop. It's just consolidating. You know, for trend followers, this is a nightmare because you're stuck in back and forth. So I'm on the sidelines. I'm waiting for this to either break to the downside, to go to 98, the target I have, all the way down there, or, you know, this is going to go and then explode to the upside, hit all these stops that are all above up here, and trend higher and bring pressure to the metals. So it's still in play, but I'm on the sideline, sitting on hands, waiting for that to play out. I'm just waiting for where it wants to go. And I mean, it could be here for a while if it wants to do that, but it's going to come to a point where whoever's building the position to push it to wherever side they want it to go, they're probably not ready yet, or the time is not right for them to do that. But wherever they're going to push it, your clue is going to be that it's going to be with volume. The volume is going to start picking up as wherever this direction is going to go. Let's go to natural gas real quick. You see, we're still in chop fest right here. We never broke above 252 on the weekly, but we really didn't take out 210, so that's good. We're just kind of there. As you can see, the close, this is where we're at, and we're still positive here. This week, so price action is big negative. Hockey stick is looking good. It's getting that nice little upwardness on the monthly, although we're getting some ugly price action on the daily and the weekly. Still, I believe that maybe we could continue going up. You know, April was a seasonality high, and it made sense. It did it towards the last week of April, pushing higher. And then May is showing that, you know, May the 3rd could get toppy. I think the 24th, the 27th, you know, don't quote me on that. Look at the video. But somewhere around there, it kind of stalls and then it goes down. So we'll see. If this is what they gave us, and then it's just gonna kind of go sideways, sit down, then this is what April gave us. I was expecting a little more into May, and then maybe kind of go down, but it is what it is. As you can see, PPS sell signal below the 50, below the 20, just chopping around here at the medium point of the linear regression channel. MACD sell off right there. Market sentiment kind of sideways now. So let's see if maybe this is another leg to go up and push higher. We need to penetrate a lot of levels. Point of control, 223. Volume profile, 230 to 234. The 50, which is very key, the 233. And then we're going to have to deal with this linear regression channel and the 50% from the Kumo cloud, which is right here. And then once you get into the cloud, you're going to deal with the point of value area high, which is 254. We were very close to 253, and then get out of the cloud short term. Then that's going to be showing that, you know, we're very positive on the short term daily time frame to maybe continue trending higher. Maybe potentially have access to KISS 302, but so far it's just kind of like in chop mode there. Let's look at the market profile. As you can see, we're hovering around point of control, which is a 216. And there's also one at 219. And so far we spiked down. So let's see if maybe we can regain this and do another leg higher. It's all about steps. It's about baby steps. Here we need to go like this. But if we go like this and go like this and then go like this, and then go like this. That's not good. We wanna keep in an angle going upward. Test that, and eventually maybe test that. Lastly, I think that's it. I already hit my 10-minute mark. Last thing I wanted to show is, we got levels. As you can see, we failed 232, 223 on the monthly. We never got to regain that. We're kind of hovering here. This is where the bears camp. We couldn't break above 235 on the weekly midpoint. So we crashed all the way down to 210. We're kind of hovering around 217, which was the low of last week, somewhere around there. And targets to the downside, if it's going to push 208, 199 on the weekly. And on the daily, we're hovering about around the 50%, which is 216, kind of oscillating there. So we're going to shoot above that. Targets to the upside obviously would be the 224, 228, all the way to 231 to 234. But 231 would be your, on the daily, which would be today, your target to resistance. And on the weekly to the upside would be 235, 252, obviously with the high of what we did here this week, Friday, last week. And then 261 to 270, that still remains a target. Lastly, square of 9. Look where we are. We were here, and they pushed us all the way down here. Even took out the 215, and we kind of, where we at 216. We're kind of oscillating somewhere around here. So we need to get above 218, get to 225, and then kind of just stay above there and deal with 230, 233. And then the last high was 252. Yep. And then, yep. So that's it. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the dollar, energy, and metals.